In today's video, I'm talking about the 5 hidden blocks that may be sabotaging your fertility. For the past 6 days, we have been on quite the journey. We've learned about your cold feet, possible painful periods, and even the foods that you eat and how these are all critical clues on your fertility journey. But what do all these clues point to? After working with thousands of women, I've seen that 99% of fertility struggles come down to just 5 hidden main blocks. These are the true root causes that your doctor's not looking for. Today, I'm going to reveal all 5. And I've created a brand new guide to help you discover which one is holding you back. If you want that, say, I want the guide. Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Gina Terinoni. I'm a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. I've helped over 2,000 women and couples to get pregnant and have healthy babies over the past 25 plus years. I'm also an integrative medicine practitioner. Welcome to day 7 of our 30-day fertility challenge. This is a pivotal day. This is where we take all of the clues that we've gathered for the past week and we turn them into a clear path forward. This week, you've learned how to be a detective for your own body. You've learned that your symptoms are not random, they're messages. And by the end of this video, you will understand the 5 main patterns of imbalance that I see every single day in my clinic with all the women that I work with online. And you'll have a free tool to help you identify your pattern or your block. And if you're ready for your aha moment, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Let's begin. So what are the 5 blocks? Let's go through them one by one, and I want to know which one resonates with you. So after we go through them, drop a comment below and let me know. Block 1 is a cold system, and this is the pattern we talked about on day 1. You have cold hands and feet, a low basal body temperature, and maybe a pale, wet-looking tongue. Your body's metabolic fire, it's kidney yang, the energy is way too low. And it doesn't have the warmth and energy to mature a healthy egg or to sustain a pregnancy. Block 2 that I see is a stagnant menstrual flow. And this is a pattern of painful, dark, clotty periods that we discussed on day 2. The circulation is stuck. Blood and energy are not flowing freely to the uterus or ovaries. And this is the root of conditions that I see with my clients that have been diagnosed with endometriosis, fibroids, or even adeno. The soil of your womb is compact and it's not healthy. Everything's stuck. It's blocking the nutrients to flow through with the blood and get to the reproductive organs. Block number 3 is a damp system. This is a pattern we see so often with PCOS. You feel bloated, puffy, heavy. You struggle to lose weight and have intense sugar cravings. Your metabolism is sluggish. Your body's creating this like swampy, heavy environment that is hostile to fertility and for egg quality. And then we've got block 4, which is a chronic stress pattern. This is that tired but wired feeling. This is when women feel irritable or they show PMS signs and you just can't turn your brain off at night. This is called liver qi stagnation or just liver oxygen stagnation in the body. The liver stores the blood, so when it gets stagnant, it can't move things out. If this isn't dealt with, this will eventually lead to blood stasis, what I already talked about. The nervous system is in a constant state of fight or flight, creating a traffic jam for your hormones. And then block 5, this is a deep depletion. This is that burnt out pattern that we see in so many high achieving women. They're running on all fumes. And you might experience night sweats, anxiety, or a feeling of being completely drained. Your deep constitutional energy, and Chinese medicine, we call this Jing, Jing. This has been completely depleted, burning the candle at both ends, and your body lacks the foundational resources for reproduction. So I want to know, and let me know down in the comments, Do you see yourself in any one of these blocks? Or maybe even a combination of 2 or 3. And sometimes we go through one and then another one creeps in. But recognizing what one of your main blocks is first, this is the most critical step to fixing it. This is what I want to do. I want to help you get crystal clear and see which blocks may be impeding you. I have another list of them. And this is why I created a brand new guide. It's called the 5 Hidden Fertility Blocks. It's a simple checklist, and it's a guide that literally walks you through key signs and symptoms of each of these blocks and how they impact fertility. And not only that, it also walks you through how to fix this, how to improve these blocks, or how to completely remove these blocks from your life, from your health. This guide, it's your starting point. It's the answer to the question, what is really going on with my body? So you can download it. Look for the link in the description below. This is the most important action that you can take this week, aside from going back and watching all the other videos. So once you know your block, you can then start to apply the right solutions. And I have recommendations in that guide. And that's what the rest of this challenge is. I'm making all these videos. I'm making 30 of them. I'd love for you to watch all 30 of them this month. You will have so much more clarity than you have today. And after you've had a chance to look at the guide, I want you to come back to the channel and tell me, which of the blocks resonates with you the most, and then share it in the comments below. Because I want you to know you're not alone on this journey. And I want to thank you so much for an incredible first week. Tomorrow we're going to start week 2. And this is where we do a deep dive into each of the patterns. So I have determined that there are 6 primary fertility patterns that impact women's fertility progress. So all the things that can cause endometriosis, PCOS, unexplained infertility, recurrent miscarriages. Those are the primary areas that I work with, and these are the women that I support. The first pattern that I want to talk about, I call it the damp womb. We already talked about the cold womb, I believe, in the first video. You do not want to miss this. What's really important is for you to take the time for yourself to figure out and list what kind of blocks you have and to journal about it. Once you can list them and see how they're impacting you on your day, you will be amazed at the awareness as you're either eating foods that are cold. You're like, oh, I'm not supposed to be doing that because it makes me cold. It's making my womb cold. Or maybe you're experiencing stress and you can remove yourself from that. But better yet, how about control how you respond to stress? That helps with stagnation. It helps with blood stasis. And that's a common pattern that I see in my community. I have a free community for fertility. It's a common pattern that I see with women who have blood stasis. So we have all these different patterns, and I hope through this series that you understand this is exactly why I would never recommend one pill, one formula for say 1,000 women. It's just not possible. The most important thing that you can do on your fertility journey is, no matter where you are, if you've been trying to get pregnant for several years now, or if you're just starting, you have to get clear on which fertility pattern that you have. Check the links if you want to know specifically about my egg quality method course. That gives you a quiz. In the beginning, it's a full assessment, and it'll tell you exactly the pattern to focus on. And I walk you through how to create a 90-day health plan to support your fertility journey. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again for watching.